What's going on, guys? Back with another video of Kona. This is part 3. So last time we left off, we were at Lamov's garage, as you can see on screen. You know, we've got most of the parts onto the snowmobile. We just need the gas can. I think let's just make sure it hasn't. Yep, no, it's put it back here. Put the tracks on.
A bit of gas, a new spark plug, and a key, and this thing would run perfectly. All he needed to do now was to find all that.
So we need gas. We need gas. Gas pump there, but we need another gas can. Don't think we have one in the truck, but I can always check. Fine. No. No, not got one there.
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanics place.
Yeah, we need that at some point. Right, we gotta go get the key, but to get the key, gotta go, wrong one. Gotta go to the secret project. Now, I can tell you for a fact, I'm gonna regret this. Because I know for a fact, we gotta kill a wolf. And I know for a fact, that there's an achievement to kill a Wendigo. Now, I don't know whether any of you know what a Wendigo is. It was explained by a character in this game earlier, but it was described wrong. It said it's half man, half wolf. It is not half man, half wolf. It is half man. Oh. Yeah, there's the wolf.
Carl never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Kevin Costner. Right. Just gotta follow it down.
The blood and the shape of the hole in the ground left no room for doubt. Someone had been buried here.
Yeah, but who
Someone
buried them
whose
all?
life had been taken with blunt force.
Oh, it's
Where
gonna be the
was the
Wendigo.
body now? Why had it been buried, only to be dug up later? Carl felt as though he was shrouded in fog.
Don't like this bit at all. Not at all. We're not following that path. Fuck your life, dude.
That large antenna in the middle of the path, undoubtedly ideal in attempting to communicate with little green men, was quite awkwardly placed. There had to be a lever to control it, maybe behind it. Carl would have to figure out how to reach it.
Fuck, fuck, fuck your face. Random bike. Gotta say though, this narrator reminds a bit of the game called Stanley Parable? Something?
The electric terminals appeared to be linked together, but for what purpose? So that's where the generator key was hiding. All that was left was to use it.
Much more confused you are.
Carl rejoiced at the unexpected source of heat, but not as much as his freezing hands.
Oh wait. What? Plus. So you want negative amount. This is a negative and goes to this one. So that needs to be a plus. Okay. Okay, just bear with me. Bear with me. Just finding out how to do the puzzle. There is a hint on the thing I was using in the last video. Exit the territory of the gadgets, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, sure, okay. That's 0 cents. else there. I'm just gonna search this on YouTube, it'll be quicker. It will be a lot quicker. Yo, get it done, bro. Oh, shit, I had it right. What? I don't know, I just done the exact same thing this dude's done, and apparently I'm wrong. This until we get it. I don't know what the fuck, dude. And then he comes over here. Right, to that. Oh. 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 It turns out I'm a fucking idiot.
Open sesame. At last,
Idiot.
so big an effort for an oh so tiny piece of metal. The machine seemed to work. Carl sent out an SOS. No reply.
Of course. Why would there be? I want to explore this way real quick. I know I'm going to regret it, but... yeah, okay, never mind. I only wasted about 10 seconds. Don't know, that's a secret project, but okay. Right, apparently there's a fire starter kit in that bag. Yep, there is. I've got it, I've got it. Don't really need to light that. I'm half expecting that wolf to be half eaten by the time we get back to it. Where is the wolf? Was the wolf not here when we killed it? Oh, loading screen. Yeah, where the fuck is the wolf? Us guy in the narrator is just gonna completely dismiss the fact that there was ever a wolf. Can't believe this game expects me to be okay with the fact that that wolf disappeared that killed. I don't think we actually need a snowmobile as such.
Sheets of metal everywhere. Was Carl out of touch with current home improvement trends? Or perhaps this was meant to protect against residual radiation? Gamma rays?
Can you actually not check map on this thing? Can't check your map on it, what kind of bullshit's that?
The mechanic was still frozen, and Carl had everything he needed, so he felt ready to leave.
Right, suppose we will search now. Don't know, there's that car next to the department store I want to check. want to see what that was. So I'm gonna go on the left when I was driving forward. Suppose that's what we need the snowmobile for, to go that way. So I searched everywhere on this side, well, all houses on this side anyway. Loading.
That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
Oh, with that frozen person over here as well, I wanted to check out. Look, that right there, I want to check that out. No wolf could have done that.
A shiver ran down Carl's spine as he glanced over another body trapped in ice.
Tell you what, that hurts your ears
Indeed,
though.
the scene was quite chilling. Carl felt familiar shivers going down his spine, and he was back to the realm of visions.
Where did he go?
Carl sensed that the cold was beating a retreat, as if he was moving away from some kind of center of gravity.
There was that book though, I didn't search the book.
To all appearances,
Beast enjoys long
this was a
slumbers.
hunting log.
Its sanctuary
Better yet,
seems
a war
impregnable.
diary.
Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out. To think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. Okay, that's racist. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence. Cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me, I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in ice, but I do know this. This is the work of the beast. It attacks, curdle the... What? Oh, its attacks curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things. I do not understand them. It was as if past and present were one, or as if I was a spider and with my 8 eyes I could see backward and forward simultaneously. This beast, this creature, is not this world. I must find the beast again, and if necessary, eliminate it. Oh, fuck you, dude. Why? Why you do this? Oh.
What could these engraved numbers mean?
739.
A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
This is that cow, just look at one it.
The vision slowly faded away, like an icicle melting in the palm of your hand. Carl, back in the real world, now knew who the icebound man was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Oh, right. So, get as fuck. I know there's another house somewhere that has another vision to be done. I just can't fully remember where it is. Right. So, if we... Oh shit, I'm reversing still, fuck. Right, there's a couple houses up here we can check. There's two up on the left. So then we'll investigate them first. Right here. Loading. This is the general manager's house.
The crossbow bolt stuck into the wooden stairs reminded Carl of the arrow that was said to have hit Achilles' heel. But who was the intended Achilles this time?
Yep, this is the house.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone. Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay. The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
Right.
Many boxes
This
scattered
house
about.
creeped me out when I
Carl
first
didn't
played
need to
this.
summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in. What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable. many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had just moved in. Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love. A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days. The otherworldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity. Something was hidden under the stairs. The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
I think this is a rifle you're supposed to find for one of the achievements. I think it's a hidden achievement. 1948.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately. It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house. The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which
Mother once
Giselle,
told me when I first
Jill's
met
loving
Gillies
spouse,
that I hadn't picked the price forward a
motionless,
lot, and as the years
frozen
flew by,
in
I'm
ice.
seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilly's brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, generally thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. Surely blah blah blah, he's blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, I don't really. Oh god.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before.
Fuck.
With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
BL48. Okay, we got a problem on his hands. Just trying to find what the code could be. Actually know what it would be. I'd have gone with BL48, but it looks like you can only B739. William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included, like the infamous Seraphine Purdue. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regard to the acquisition of his damn mine. The fact that he has used his instrument to install terror, blah 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 blah. Was it not a rifle? Oh, fuck you, I wanted the rifle. Let's make sure it's definitely on this. Oh, definitely took it out. Apparently there's something to the left of me. Cave, yep. We're, yeah, no. Nothing in games, nothing ever good comes with going in a cave. Never mind, it's blocked. Right. Next one. Come out of here, we've got to take a right and then immediately left. I think we searched this house already, actually. No, we didn't search the house, we searched the garage. Fucking loading all the time. Right, we're gonna be quick as Owen, yeah.
Carl was no burglar. He didn't need to resort to petty techniques such as window breaking to find his way in. A good detective simply looks for keys where gullible souls hide them.
The map.
What was even the point of locking your door if everyone hid their key in the same place? Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge. The house smelled like incense, the kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace. Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago. Indeed, it was surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
Steak. Yeah. Why? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We don't need to go out there. We don't need to go out there. No, we can.
The perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday. The family's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers. Dream catchers originated from First Nations legends. They were used to trap nightmares. The Bedards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of
If
no
you want to
help.
read this, just pause the video just to read it. I don't like reading that much nowadays. It's just too much to read in video games and just not enough patience.
Shame that the family had bailed. Carl would have had a few
And again,
questions
just
for
do the same.
Jean-Luc, a close friend of Hamilton's. Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
Still never found any wire. Right, I think we're done with this house. See, house further down. I think we'll met that. that way now. Fucking hell, man. Load, load, load. Every fucking time you want to go somewhere. Can we save? Does it let us save? No, it's just obviously on auto save. Right, fuck it, we're gonna go in. We fled, it was getting too dangerous. More people live in northern Manaston, it will be safer there.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
Wait, just do a pause and read. 'Cause I cannot be bothered reading.
Simone de Beauvoir, Claude Lévi-Strauss, Hannah Arendt, Roland Barthes. Carl was surprised by the literature filling this liberal-leaning bookcase. Could there really be intellectuals dwelling in this far-off land?
Pantry.
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends.
Again, pause and read.
All manners of clothing were gone, as if the Rois drove out of town with their closet in tow.
It's all on one page, so you can read that easy.
A picture of Wilfred in his youth. Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer.
Right, guys, we're gonna end it there. Carry it on another day, the day after this gets posted, I think. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and see you.